horror story, they're only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we're all ripped to pieces along the way.
No! Welcome! We have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers, and guests on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book. Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember it. You're the killer, the cold bleeding.
No! You've got the wrong man! It's my fault! He got out!
Wake has a double. Where is he now?
I don't want to be in the story, just write me out of the story.
Alan Wake 2'ye hoş geldiniz. Yine bir macera ile beraberiz. Bakalım bu oyunda bizi neler bekliyor.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Ortam efsane ya. Bayıldım. Güzelmiş ortam. Şunun götünü görmeyi de iyiydi ya. Koca göbekli, kıllı bir şişko. altıma. Koşalım artık ya. Çok gerildim. Şurada bir şey var. Cık, bu sefer korkmadım. Geliyor bir şey ya. Asiktir. Oğlum her yerden geliyor lan. Aha. Koş. Hadi lan şişko. Hayda. Çok yedi. Sanki Walking Dead izliyoruz ya. Ne oluyor oğlum? Karpuz gibi yarmışlar herif. Hadi bakalım. Alan White do.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom.
İyiyim anne. Sen nasılsın?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Sıkıntı yok.
Oh my God, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Ay.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Ne uyuz adam ya. Aynı anda içmeleri peki.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay.
Nasıl değişiklikleri?
Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Al sana tavsiye. Dangalak ya.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Dönüş.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Ya.
A map.
Nereye gitmemiz gerekiyor? Şuraya. Tamam. Ne yapıyorsun kızım? Haritayı aç. Şimdi biz buradayız. Ne diyor? Zihin odası. Konumum. Herif yardımcılarını bul. Tamam. Buluruz. Sıska bacaklı patikası. Kiralık kulübeler, otopark, market, cadının kepçesi, cadının kulübesi. Witchfinder istasyonu. Okey. Sen nesin babacığım? Biz buradayız. Tamam.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Şuradan geliyor ses. Bir bakalım.
Hey, over here.
Mal ya.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Etkili benim.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that,
Hı.
Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call
Ortak
the
tabi
sharpest
mal.
axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Hala duyuyoruz gerizekalı. Biraz
What
bilgi
can you
ver
tell us
bakalım.
about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
Orton susmuyor ki.
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, inside.
Görgü şahidi var mı?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Desene bakalım
I
hadi.
want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it.
Göre doğru in,
Everything's been
oradan oraya
closed
tamam.
since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Hadi gidelim. Şu markete gidelim,
Before
şu
we get to the
gezi
crime scene, there's
kağıdıyla
time to
ulaşalım.
review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Koşalım hadi ya. Ne oldu? Erişelim. Zihin odasından delil tahtasına erişebiliriz. Nasıl?
The mind place. My version of the mind palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the mind place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Vay.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Dil tatlısı. Saga'nın ipuçlarını analiz etmek ve soruşturmada ilerlemek için kullandığımız bir zihin tekniği. WSD. Tamam. Children diyor. Children. Children. Onda biz cinayeti görmeden adamı gördük. O nasıl oluyor? Ne oldu? Ne oldu? Ne oldu? Ne oldu? Ne oldu? Heh. Kurban 3 katil profili. Birisiyle konuş. Falan fistan. Tamam, çıkalım hadi.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Abi o zaman saklanarak yapmamız lazım.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring?
Büyük
You know
ihtimal.
what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Aynen koşalım ya.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Mirror. Dur şuna bir bakalım. Ayna tepesi. Uzakta gözüken Çağlar'ın gölüne tepeden kalkan ve en önemli sembollerden olan görkemli dağ. Ayna tepesi. Ne var oğlum ayna tepesinde hiçbir şey yok. Ne diyor? Doğru bir açıdan bakıldığında gölün sakin yüzeyinde güzelliğinin yansıması görülebilirmiş. Interesting. Çıkalım. Ama buradan bok gözükmüyor. Hadi koşalım. Yürü lan.
Fucking nature.
Casey sıçtı hemen.
Headache.
Sus ya. Ay.
Die.
Kavaların gölü kamp alanı. Tamam tamam hadi yürü yürü.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Ay cinayet. Gel. Ay. Uykum geldi.
Damn.
Damn.
Brought an umbrella.
I like the rain.
Nereden?
The only thing around here that feels like home.
Ha, bu
You
yolu
think the local
biliyor.
law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Gerizekalıyı bulduk.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Hadi.
So, FBI, huh?
Aynen.
That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Bonnie, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Aynen. Yeter.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found it on the
Eyvah be
table.
ya.
And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. ritualistic.
C. Kilit fotoğraflar, öyle seçilebilir dil tahtası. Koyalım.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
Hmm,
Coincidence?
tamam. Bright Falls yakınlarındaki ormanda bir ceset daha bulundu. Mükemmel zamanlama. Bunu araştırmak için geldiğimiz cinayetlerle bir bağlantısı olup bunu ölmeliyiz. Tamam. Ne diyor? Amaçların hedeflerin içerisinde delil tahtasında görüntülebilir. Enter. Çıkalım o zaman. Bu kadar. Suç bağıyla araştıralım. Harita. Biz şu an buradayız galiba. Evet.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Tamam.
Nah.
Oğlum niye koyulmuyor?
Oh.
Tamam. İşte burada dur.
That's not right.
Neyse anlamadım. Şöyle yapalım. Önceki cinayetler. Bak şu andırıyor. Şu. Dur bakalım. Onu yerleştirilmiyor ki. Çıldıracağım. Ha? Çok saçma. Bu muydu yani olay?
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Tamam. Kurban katiller.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim.
Ayak izleri.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Şuraya bakalım.
Someone was
Topla.
drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Nerede oğlum bizim deli şeyi? Şimdi...
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display?
Ne diyor?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
You probably
yeah.
know him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Şununla bir konuşalım.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Sen
So
çıkarıldıktan
what
sonra ne
happened to
oldu?
Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Yani
Nightingale
2010'dan
went
beri
missing
kayıp.
13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Anything
Yani.
clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Şimdi. Niye olmadı?
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Şimdi bunu nereye bırakalım, buraya mı? Katiller şuraya.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Aynen öyle. Yine görünüyor, katiller tarafından getirilmiş. Neden? Kamera kurmak için mi? Garip bir cinayet filmi için.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
Yani.
Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Şuna bakalım.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Hadi bakalım. Profil çıkartma. Tamam. Delil tahtası abi. Vaka yok. Kurbanın geldiği yer. Ne diyor? Nightingale. Gölden geldiğini seziyorum. Fakat neden şimdi? 13 yıl sonra. Nerelerdeydi? Tamam, çıkalım. Tamam oğlum, profil çıkartmayı yaptık. Şimdi kıracağım kafanı.
This mug always cheers me up.
En kötü haline değil. Şu ne? Sertifika. Tabii çıkabiliriz.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Hadi yürü.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Bekle.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
Aa,
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
üf.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Al o zaman.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out
Tamam.
from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
Aynen öyle.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
Nasıl
The
ya?
victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
even if they knew it would end up hurting them? Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Kayanın altından geliyor. Şu...
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Hı. Katil izliyor abi bizi. Kurban aralarından biriydi. Özel FBI ajanı Robert Nightingale 13 yıl önce kaybolmuştu. Şimdi ise cani bir hainle katledilmiş. Tam da onların vardığı günde aynı günde. Ve işte bir sayfa, bu sayfa. Buldukları ilk sayfa. Ama sonuncu değil. Korkunç derinliklere atılan ilk adım. Saklı gerçekler. Eşiğin ardında titreşiyordu. Bu sözleri okurken bunun bir mesaj olduğunu hissetti. Burada olduklarını birisi biliyordu. Ne yaptıklarını bilen biri. Birisi onlarla oyun oynuyordu. Onları bir yere götürüyordu. Bu bir davetti. Nasıl reddedilebilirdi ki? Onlara sunulan bu gizemin tüm cüretkarlığı karşısında kendilerinin zararına sonuçlanacağını bilmelerine rağmen. Şimdi profili çıkartalım. Gel babacığım.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside.
O olayı anlamadım.
Truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Evet.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Aynen.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Hadi gidelim.
Okay.
Şu şeyi inceleyelim. Cesedi. Morga götürürsek daha rahat inceleyebiliriz. Buyur lan.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are the characters or the audience? Witnesses to their desires?
Okuyucularısınız.
All the above?
It's all about control.
Made it back.
Deciding
Good.
what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Ver anahtarı.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At
Tamam.
the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that
Aynen.
shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Heh. Silah.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Manzara yok. Boşsana. Dal. Burada ne var?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Ne bir şeyler bulduk burada.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
Oğlum başka bir davaya mı geçtik? Allah'ım ya. Tamam. Şu an 2 var ama. Bizim dava gitti. Burada bir şey, tamam. Burada başka bir şey. We are all in this together. Hero. Have a heroic day. Tamam, hadi gidelim. Case'e geldim yavrum, hadi.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Şuradan çıkalım. Nereden gelmiştik biz? Buradandı galiba. Unuttum ya. Aynen.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Tamam. Oğlum araba bu değil mi?
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Just how much?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough.
Tamam oğlum bastık işte. Biz neredeyiz? Çıldır Gölü diyor.
Coffee world. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my... I mean ours.
You.
Will be the belle of all. Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Culver Lake was fenced off.
I'm gonna guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Ne diyor? Bozuk. Yazık olmuş. Zaten eski DİBİNE sürekli aynı şeyi çalmaya dayanamadı.
Still feel like I'm pretty sick. Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
Geyik kafası.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Evet, haritayı açtık. Galiba.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Bu anahtar olmadı. Ya burası da tuvalet. Erkekler tuvalet. Out of order.
It won't open.
Bu da açılmıyor. Hadi gidelim.
New folks in town, I see.
Bu mu?
Good to see you.
Ne diyorsun oğlum?
Hey, how are you doing?
This is exactly why I hate small towns.
Keep it down, Ed. No, excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Aynen, ne işiniz vardı orada? Kamp için gelmişlerdi, ne olacak?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Aynen.
What makes you say
Hareket
it
onu
was a
düşündüren
cult?
ne?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree."
Ağaç
The
tarikatı.
cult of the tree.
O ne oğlum?
Cult of the tree. Oh, and then we found out the whole thing was.
Evet.
That's all.
Ağaç tarikatı.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
Found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Oha.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
Sen kimsin
I
be?
thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She
Ne oluyor lan?
drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. It happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Bu mu? Tamam. Hmm.
No. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
İyice boka sardı olay ya.
I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
İşimiz çok. Ne tür tarikat? Amacı ne? Dur bakayım.
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
Murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Who else to keep this city clean if not I? Who else to protect its citizens from the dangers of unsanitary conditions?
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. He always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Hey.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Yani otopsi mi yapacağız şimdi?
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Güzelmiş lan.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Çekilin de şey yapalım.
What was the cause of death? What other clue? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The
Kafasında
body
bir şey var.
shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Kalp.
There's writing on here.
Adamlar kalbi yazı yazmış.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Think, Saga.
Ne oldu ya? Şu kalbi de koy. Ha, ayin yazarı dur.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have
Bu da buraya. Tamam.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Bakalım. Eline eldiven giyseydin keşke. Allah Allah. Oha. Abi de avuçladı. Eldiven yok, avuçladı.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Tam çıldırmalık.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable.
Alan Wake.
Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Ne oluyor lan?
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Bir. Ha gitti bizim kız. Ulan kıza iki güzel dedik ha, öldürdüler.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Ah ya.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light. He's coming. Need to be in the light. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Heh. Güvenlik alanında sağlığını bildirim. Bir güvenlik alanlarıyla sınırlı çalışma için güvenlik alanlarından arasından bir süreliğine kullanma dair gelecek. Tamam.
Gotta move. Now.
Ama oh.
Vanished.
Çok saçma ya.